Welcome in to the Arkansas Sports Network's exclusive coverage of the ASN Classic. Buckle up tight, folks, as we bring you some of the best basketball talent the state of Arkansas has to offer. Get ready for an action-packed showdown as top teams from every corner of Arkansas battle it out right here on the hardwood. Stay tuned for high-flying dunks, clutch shots, and non-stop excitement. This is basketball like you've never seen before, live only on ASN.
All right, we're back here at Tucker Colosseum at the Arkansas Sports Network Classic here in Russellville. Duran Miller, Carson Ward, Justin Smith, and Aaron Powers and Chase Carpenter with us today, and we're getting ready for a good one here. We've got the number 2 team in 3A girls, excuse me, the Lamar Lady Warriors taking on the Bergman Lady Panthers, the number 6 team in our 3A polls. These two teams, of course, let's see, 3 years ago now, removed from playing each other for the state championship. And then Lamar took down Bergman in the semis 2 years ago to go back and to play Salem that year. And then last year, Bergman gets all the way to state and wins it. So Bergman's won the state championship 2 out of the last 3 years. Both these two teams have changed their lineups a little bit. Bergman's lost a few more than Lamar. They're both still really good. These teams did meet back on December 14th. So this is a redo here. Lamar was able to come out ahead in that one, 74-62. Lamar's got some big wins this year. Took down Russellville in the hoops for Hunter, turning 65-30 just a week ago.
Number 1, J.C. Halitzka.
So you got head coach's daughter, J.C. Halitzka.
Number 3.
Started last year as a freshman. She was a good one. Number 3,
Number 4,
Paige Smith.
Number 10, Kirsten Lowry.
Kinsley C. Number 10, Kirsten Lowry.
Number 23, Brinley Collins.
And number 23, another freshman that started last year, Brinley Collins.
And now introducing the home team on the scoreboard, the Lamar Lady Warriors.
Now you got Lamar.
Number 11,
Turns all starting 5, I believe. Kaylee Long, I think there was a couple in there that are gone, but Kaylee Long and Shaylee Mayfield, number 22, they both started it off and on and played a lot of ball last year.
Number 24, Madison Davidson.
Number 24, Madison Davidson's been doing it since she was a freshman, really good one.
Corey Sanders.
Corey Sanders, number 30, been playing since she was a freshman.
Emma Bailey.
And Emma Bailey, number 44, a senior. These girls have played a lot of ball together. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a fun one. Got Brandon Schluterman, head coach of Lamar. And
top 10 matchup. These two teams obviously have some experience. Got a couple people who you said have been starting since they were freshmen. And you know, you look at a team like Bergman, I believe that they're defending state champions. And so, you know, you have a team like that. They've just got so much talent year in, year out. And now,
yeah, these teams, great programs, and they rebuild, they reload. They don't have to rebuild really. Year in and year out, they're always at the top. So Lamar, they're going to start it off. Emma Bailey going to drive, gives it up. Mayfield comes inside, bounce pass to Long travels. Turnover right off the bat for Lamar. Bergman's going to get their opportunity. Halitzka with the ball. She comes across the timeline.
good ball movement here early from Bergman.
Brinley Collins. That was Lowry. Now back up top to Halitzka. It's hard to see those black on blue numbers for Bergman. That three's out, and it's last touched by Lamar. I think Corey Sanders touched it, they say. So now Collins has it, gives it up to Paige Smith. She drops it back to Halitska in the corner. Halitska working against Mayfield. Crossover, kind of loses it. That's deflected. Kaylee Long uses her arms to deflect that one. And here comes the Lady Warriors. And that ball deflected by Collins. And they say it wasn't touched. It's an over and back. I didn't think it was. I thought maybe Collins got it. I went 100%.
Yeah, if you're either of these teams, you're just looking for a spark, just get you something started on offense. We're about a minute in and still nothing from either team.
Paige Smith with the ball, sophomore. There's C for 3, no good. Rebound, batted away. They're going to say Lamar touched last. Bailey didn't like that call. See, I have C down as number 0, but I thought they said a different number there to start. Kinsley C. I can't see the numbers though. So that's number 4 with the ball.
Collins got a lot of contact right
C.
there.
Corey, crossover, kicks it back out. Mayfield has it. Now it's a 3 off the wing from number 10, Riley Miller, another one that played a lot last year.
And that's a money shot right there. That's the one that's going to get you going for the rest of the game and really get you energized.
The foul is called on Bergman, number 23.
Long's going to check back in for Emma Bailey. No, I'm sorry. He's going to come in for Riley Miller, who just hit that 3. Riley started a lot last year. Mayfield both kind of played in and out for each other at times. Bailey has it. Curl action. She gives it up. Mayfield spin move. Wide open. Oh,
my
missed
goodness.
a chippy with the left hand. Way too strong. Here comes Bergman. Up ahead of Collins. Corey Sanders pokes it away.
Good defense by Lamar.
Corey has it. There's a wolf. It's poked away, but it goes out of bounds. We'll stay with Lamar.
A lot of competitive fire early from both sides and just good defense, really. I don't know that there's a whole lot of sloppy offenses, but especially I like the offense from Lamar so far, but
Long
aggressive
gets it
defense.
knocked out of her hands. And ask somebody message Brad, see if we can find out what the head coach for Bergman's name is. There they find Davidson and Madison Davidson. Her sister is going to more than likely play a lot today. She gets that bucket. She's a force down low, hard to match up with. See if they go back to her more often. Lamar 5-0 lead. Collins harassing Sanders. It goes out of bounds, stays with the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, for Lamar, they've got this nice lead early, but they've got to try to see what Bergman's going to do defensively and just counter it as much as you can. It's not going to be easy because Bergman's obviously a well-coached team, but we'll see what they come up with.
Ooh, ticky-tack foul there from Long. You never want to make that one. 94 foot from your own basket, or sorry, from the other team's basket. And a little frustration foul after the miss. We're at the 5-minute mark now of the first period. Paige Smith with it. She's fouled hard from Emma Bailey, and she's going to get to shoot 2. I think that's Kinsley C. We have her as number 0. I believe he called her number 4.
Yeah, nice job by Bergman just getting on the board here early. You got to make free throws. That's going to be a key for any team that's going to want to win these close games. If it gets down to free throws and you start fouling, you got to have good free throw shooters out there, and it's good to see that Bergman has some that can hit him here early.
Yeah, that's actually McKenna C. There's 2 C's, Kinsley and McKenna. Collins all the way. She can't get it to fall. So both teams missed a chippy so far in this one. 5-2. Lamar with that 3-point lead. 4:18 to go in the first period. Nice crossover. Corey might have took one dribble too far. Got into some contact. Made it tougher on her. Bergman comes out of there with it. Lady Panthers. Skip pass. Collins for 3. No good. Oof. A lot of contact there. There's Collins. Drops it
nice
off.
Pass.
And I think I called. I can't see their numbers, man. It's so tough. Is that Lowry right there guarding the ball?
That's when you got to finish right there off that pass from Collins. That was a beautiful, beautiful pass.
No, I don't think it'll help me with my glasses. But can y'all see the number on the girl on the wing with the pink shoes?
I'll see if I can spot it.
There's a nice move by Halitska. Her shot's no good. Madison Davison with the rebound.
3, I think. Is
Number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, that's Paige Smith. No, 4 is a different one. 4 is a taller. That's McKinley guarding the ball right now. Well, heck, I could be wrong.
That one was 3 for sure that you pointed out.
Okay. Davison gets the offensive glass. It's no good. Brinley Collins with the rebound. There's a travel.
Too many steps.
Yep.
Got to hold it down. You know, when I was playing football, whenever they want us to stop in place, they tell you to chop your feet and make that tackle. But you can't do that in basketball. I'm trying to just stop her momentum there, and just a little bit too much movement.
So Kinsley C is checked in. Well, I didn't think we'd have a 5-2 score with 2:53 to go. It's Corey, though. She's almost automatic at the line. See if she can add to that Lamar lead. She does on the first. Second one's good. (7-2), 2:50 to go. Here comes Bergman. Well, let's go. It's a down low, nice drive.
Nice drive.
And that's Kinsley C. It just came in. Emma Bailey trying to set up a screen. Good job by Collins to go under it. And Lamar a little bit lucky to not throw it away there, as Bailey didn't see it coming, but had someone coming on the weave anyways. There's a nice drive from Long. It's no good. Rebound, Bergman. Here come the Lady Panthers.
Bergman finally
Gets
gets a shot here. She was looking to tie it up.
Yep, took a quick one, no good. And Corey Sanders, one of the smaller girls on the court, gets that rebound. Here she comes. Working against Collins. She'll give it off. Long for 3. No good. Corey outworks everyone for that long rebound.
Great effort there. And you can tell that Lamar and this coaching staff has made sure that these girls really hustle hard to the ball.
Yep. Kaylee Long, second attempt from 3 on that possession. She's able to get that one to go. 10-4, early lead. Turnaround shot no good. Kinsley C's shot's no good. Now Collins fighting for it, and Corey fouls her.
Nice job getting inside, getting that foul. Collins she dumped it off earlier and made a really, really nice pass. But this time, she just drives inside and collects the foul.
At the line, Brendan Collins. Checking in for Lamar is number 22, Shirley Mayfield, and number 24, Madison Davis.
Brinley Collins good on her first free throw. She makes it a 4-point game as she makes her second one. 10-6, 1:28 to go in the first period. Here comes the Lamar Lady Warriors. You see the boys, Lamar Warriors coming in behind the adjacent of the Bergman players bench, I should say, the girls' bench, other side of the court. 3's no good from Mayfield, but there's Madison Davison giving her team another shot. And that jumper's no good. Corey this time comes away with it. So a third opportunity here for the Lady Warriors. And have owned the offensive glass so far. You saw a moment ago they got one back and Long got a 3. And now we got a drive from Mayfield and she gets a 2.
Man,
second chance points.
I don't think Bergman knows what hit him just yet. I mean, they're so accustomed to, especially last year, just being able to play their way out of it. We'll see what they do here, but it's going to be tough. This Lamar team obviously has a lot of talent.
Lamar's, they are a well-oiled machine. The 3A in girls is so good. Dover, Lamar, Dumas we saw earlier today, Bergman. You got Mountain View, Salem, Valley Springs. I have to look at their record. I haven't seen them as of late. There's another one in there I'm forgetting that you could any of those teams have potential to win it all. There's a long 3 from Bailey. It's no good. The short. Collins pushing it. Olitska back to Collins. Collins wanting to drive. Going against Sanders. She gets around her, up and in. Brindley Collins for 2. She's got 4, and her team's down 4 at the moment. 1 on the clock. Corey's got to get it off. She will just in time, but it's short. And after 1, the Lamar Lady Warriors are going to take a 12-8 lead. We're going to have more in the ASN Classic right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back here at Arkansas Tech University. Who we got there on the screen? Oh, we got the Lady Pirates in the house.
Oh, come on,
playing.
Duran. That's your
Your
cue.
I can't see it from over there. I don't have the monitor in front of me, Justin. Nobody can hear you arguing with me.
No, that was me.
Oh, was that you, Carson?
Yeah.
And there's a turnover right out of the end of the period, the start there, the first possession of that second period. So Lamar. Oh, and there's an easy one. That one was telegraphed. Nice job, and I'm surprised there wasn't a little more hustle getting back that time.
Yeah, just
McKinney.
Transition bucket right there. It's what you want to get, the easy baskets on the inside.
It's a 2-point game. Collins working against Sanders. That's been a fun one to watch. Those two going at each other. And there's another turnover, maybe. Bailey tries to come out there with it. They'll say it's off of her. So Bergman comes out, turns it over, and then Lamar back-to-back turnovers.
If you're Bergman, you got a chance here to make it even again.
Collins, long 3. Corey Sanders boxing her out after that 3. We're going to allow her to get in there and follow her shot. Lamar gets that rebound. Sanders, little step back jumper, no good. Offensive board, Davidson working hard. She can't get her putback to go in either. And they'll say it went out. Last touch, Bergman.
Good hustle play there by number 4.
And that is McKinney. So Corey working against Brindley. Now Long brings it up top, gives it off. Mayfield, a little loose with the dribble, kicks it out to Bailey. Bailey had a chance to gauge that one. And she gets it to fall.
Yeah, Lamar has been on shooting today. Just absolutely great from beyond the arc so far.
Shot's no good. Collins runs on the rebound, and now we've got an open three for Halitska, and Halitska's one you don't want to get open because she can score in bunches from three-point land.
Yep.
And it's a two-point game, 15-13, and we've got an injury timeout to Mayfield. Might have rolled an ankle. Yeah. See if Miller came back in, Riley Miller, number 10. She's in on the wing.
That was a great response, though, from the Bergman Lady Panthers to tighten it back up a little bit. You can't let Lamar just shoot all over you.
Here's a pick and roll with Sanders and Davidson. Good job on defense from Bergman. Corey takes it herself. That one, no good. Here comes Brinley Collins pushing the pace. Lamar was back. C is not bashful. She's letting it rip. The left-hander is stroking it right now.
Nice shot there.
Yep.
Bergman takes our first lead of the game that I remember.
16-15, 1 point lead, and got a turnover. Actually, a timeout. We'll take one with them, but C and Halitska back-to-back threes, and they've taken a lead, 16-15.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
All right, we're back here at Tucker Coliseum. This is a great one right here, Carson. I've been excited about this game. There's several matchups today that, you look at and you're like, this is going to be a good one probably. They don't always live up to be that way, but this one's definitely done that so far.
Yep.
And watching Collins, ooh, did you see the screen from Madison Davison? She just put it on, Brinley Collins right there. But the matchup between Collins and Sanders away from the ball is really fun to watch. And Bailey with another three. I'm telling you, if she gets hot, you really got problems if you're trying to guard this Lamar team.
Two top 10 teams on a neutral court.
Top six.
Top six,
to be precise. Is that Taryn Holt, number 10? It is, and I expect her to get going. That's her game right there. She's a slasher. Saw her as a freshman, if I remember correctly, against Lamar in the semifinals 2 years ago at Lamar, which Lamar came out on top that day. But Lowry really had a good game, and Taryn Holt, another one that we haven't heard much from today so far, number 20. Have y'all seen number 20 in the game?
I haven't.
Lowry's one that can really get going from three as well. And there's Brinley Collins. Nice drive. Up off the board with her right hand. She's athletic. Not the biggest stature. Well, like Corey Sanders in some ways. Really do some special things athletically. Davison, and she gets bumped.
I think there's a new crew of refs in here, and they seem to be calling things that the other crew was not.
Yeah, it's a little tighter now.
Yep.
That one's on Kinsley C, number 0.
At the line, number 24, Madison Davidson.
Davison good on that first free throw.
Checking back in for Bergman is number 4, Tennessee. And checking in for Lamar is number 5, Abby Wilkins.
Real good looking shot for the big there from Lamar. Davison, high arc. Number 5 checks in, Abby Wilkins. Is a 5'3" sophomore guard for Lamar. And there's another drive and bucket. This time it's Tennessee. McKenna is what we have her down as. I guess she goes by Kenna. Bailey has it up top. Now Wilkins with it, trying to get it down low to Sanders. It bounces off of Collins' leg, but she stays with it. Good job from Corey to corral it. I can't either. I've got two different rosters with two different names. Sanders up and in. And Corey starting to get going a little bit.
Yeah, that was an impressive step to the basket, just driving there, using the dribble moves and finding a way. Corey Sanders, who else?
I can't tell you how many games I've called it. She had 30 by the end of the night. I think it's your first time seeing her.
It is.
Carson. And there's a charge. Corey got the call this time on Collins. Those two, I mean, I'm telling you right now, they know what kind of gum each one's chewing right now. Those two have been all over each other.
A 1 point game here. It's been a little bit slow in the scoring so far, I think, but, you know, you get out here and you get somebody like Sanders going, then it's going to be a whole different ball game, but this is on that one.
Good rebound that time. Nice drive. Wow. Unreal finish. Will scoop off the board. Tennessee having herself a good game. She's got 6 all in this period. I believe so. Corey back up top. Mayfield for 3.
Man,
it's
they're
good.
on from three-point land today.
So if you've never seen Lamar, that's what they do. They let Corey go to work. If they don't get it into Davidson, she'll kick it out and find the open shooters. And there's Halitska. It's her second 3. 25-24. Bergman up 1. They're answering, though, a lot of those threes. There's number 5, that sophomore, Abby Wilkins. She couldn't get that one to go. That was pretty good to take. Nice bounce pass. Backdoor cut. Kick it back out. That 3's no good. Lamar's going to run it down. Mayfield has it. Corey was asking for it in transition. She's not able to get it to her. Kaylee Long dumps it down to Wilkins. Shot's no good. Davidson fighting for the rebound with, I think that's Tennessee.
The foul is called on Lamar's number 24.
Give the foul to Davidson.
About 1:09 left, and you know, usually the last 3 minutes, well, in a normal basketball clock, the last 3 minutes of the half are where you really want to make a difference. So I'd say the last 2 minutes or so is when you really want to make a difference in a game like this with an 8-minute clock on each end.
Nice drive from Collins. Can't get it to finish. Here comes Corey. Lamar's pushing. Bailey with it into the paint. Left hand little runner is good. Emma Bailey showing off today. 8 in the period. And earlier I said McKenna didn't score the second period, but she did. I just had 2 different spots for her, so I got her fixed now. She's having a good night. She's got 11 right now. Litska thought about a long one. Just look at her on the drive. She's going to have to send it over the top of the defense. They're going to say she stepped out of bounds in the corner. That's one they want to get some shots. I believe that was Lowry, Kirsten Lowry, number 10. She's one that needs to get going. Shot's no good. Rebound by Mayfield, blocked from behind. Here comes Bergman, 1 on the clock. They got to get it up. That's going to be too long. Try to get an extra step. We're going to go into the break, and it's a 1-point ball game, 26-25. Lamar Back and forth here in the second period. Lamar came out, had the lead early. Bergman's making a game, and it's been a fun one. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, give you your halftime stats, and they did fix it. Justin, you said something was up a minute ago. So Lamar had one more point. I saw Coach Slitterman talking to him at the scores table. So it's 27-25. We'll be back right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Back here at Arkansas Tech University on the Arkansas Sports Network Classic. It's been fun so far. What is this now? Fourth game? Game 4?
Yeah, at least, you know.
Yeah, game 4. And got some more rosters Brad's bringing up. Brad Caldwell, the owner and general manager. We'll get you to some halftime stats here. Starting out for Bergman. McKenna C's leading the way with 11 points. 6 for J.C. Halitzka. She had 2 made threes in the second period. 6 for Brinley Collins. She had 2 field goals, 2-point variety, and 2 free throws. And then 2 for Kinsley C. to round out their 25 over for Lamar. Kaylee Long had 1 3. Shaylee Mayfield had a 3 in the second period, had a 2-point field goal in the first period for 5. Madison Davidson has got a couple free throws and a 2-point field goal in the paint. She's got 4. Corey Sanders has 4. Same way as Davidson, 2 from the stripe, 2 from in the paint. And Emma Bailey leading the way right now for Lamar. She's got 8. All of them came in the second period. And then Riley Miller with 3 for their 27. And that rounds out the scores. 27-25, Lamar lead. And it's been a fun one. Carson early, and Lamar looked like they might run away for a second. Kind of started out with a little bit of separation, but then Halitzka and Tennessee and some others got pretty hot there from 3 and got some things going. You saw Collins driving and getting some things going in transition as well, and also breaking it down in the half-court offense. So they hung around and even took the lead a few times.
Yeah, this was definitely a back-and-forth game, especially once we got into the second quarter. It looked like Lamar had a chance to run away with it there later in the first quarter. But then Bergman ends up pulling back in and getting closer to where they really want to be. If you're a coach in there going into halftime, you know, this is probably exactly where you expected it to be. Both teams ranked in the top 10 in our ASN rankings. So it's going to be a really, really interesting finish. And, you know, looking forward to this this Bergman and Lamar boys game that comes afterwards, because that's going to be a good one as well. So stick around after this one's over if you're interested in that.
Right, and that's another top 5 matchup. I believe we got Bergman number 1, Lamar number 5. Of course, these teams met last year in the state semifinals in Elkins. When I say last year, it was last season. It was, of course, time is flying. It has been almost a year. Late February, early March. And, you know, early on, Lamar was our preseason number 1, but struggled a little bit at times coming together. Kind of got the football players back in a little late there and struggled the other night against Pottsville. Of course, Pottsville lit it up that night. They couldn't miss from 3, and that really helped. Yeah, Brodigan. How many did he have in that one? 39 for Brodigan. Yeah, really good player. And anyways, so Lamar still gelling a little bit. They've got the athleticism, though. They can win the whole thing. They come together like they did last year at the end of the season when they went on that run until they met Bergman. And then you're going to have Dover Bauxite girls. The Dover Lady Pirates really on a tear, undefeated. I'll have to pull their schedule up. I believe it's 16-0 right now. Took down number 10 in 6A, Bentonville, the other day in the Gravette tournament. And just really playing well. Head coach Christian Williams has really got them firing on all cylinders right now. And then we're going to finish off in the nightcap with Clinton and England boys. And that's going to be a fun one. Some really good players. Carter Holland is one. England's got some talent there. That's going to be a fun game to watch. Well, we're going to take another break. We'll come back with all your second half action. We'll see you in about 3 minutes and 45 seconds. All right, we're back here at Tucker Coliseum in the Arkansas Sports Network Classic. We've had a good first half. It's a 2-point ball game between the number 2 Lamar Lady Warriors and the number 6 Lady Panthers of Bergman. Lamar going to have the ball starting us out. Emma Bailey, one of the stories here in that second period, is she got going. She led all Lady Warriors, I should say. Tennessee leading the way for Bergman. Ball knocked away early. Corey's going to inbound from the B and Wonder Boys. Got to get it in. Get it in the Davidson. Of course, she's got Halitska on her, I believe, and that's a big mismatch. Long to Mayfield. Oh, almost stolen away. Brinley Collins got her hand on it, but Lamar saves it, and there's an open shot. Mayfield in the corner.
And the bench knew it was on the mark.
Yeah. Lamar just kind of lulls you to sleep sometimes like that. You got a girl sitting there wide open. You don't want that because you got someone like Corey Sanders. She'll find a way to get that ball to her. And there's a steal. Long. Falls down right back in the hands of McKenna C, I believe. And she's going to go to the line. Yep, McKenna C, number 4. She's got 11. She leads all scorers. Trying to add to it. The first one's no good. She's 2 for 3 now on the night from the free throw stripe. Second one is up, and it's also no good. Madison Davison with the rebound. So from shooting 100% to 50% after that trip. Bailey with the ball. Kicks it out to Mayfield. Mayfield had the 3 just a moment ago. Skip pass into the corner. Kaylee Long for 3. It's short. Bailey runs the rebound down. Back to Long through her hands. Bailey gets it. Look at Bailey. She just wanted to drive. Left hand scoop. I've seen her make that play a few times. It doesn't work this time. Too low. And Corey trying to be a pest in the backcourt. Finally, Bergman gets it ahead. And Collins never quit moving. Kind of like Rip Hamilton back in the day. You were talking about Detroit Tigers earlier, Carson Ward.
Pistons.
Yeah, Pistons, sorry. Oh, baseball popped in there. It's been a long day, right?
Right.
Collins gets her 2. She's got 8. Shot's no good. Here comes Bergman. McKenna C. Wow, a lot of contact. Stay out of bounds. Stays with Bergman, though.
I need to see who that was that I was talking about earlier because I don't even remember who it was either. He came off the bench for the Pistons back in the day.
Mr. Velcro, you're talking about?
Microwave.
Oh, microwave.
Right.
Yeah. Instant offense.
Right.
There's a throwaway. No, he was talking about in the 80s, the Bad Boys. I can't think of 6 or 7 deep on the. I know the top 5, but. Good. Long with the ball. Driving, picks it up her dribble. Kicks it back out to Bailey. Bailey drops off in the corner to Mayfield. His corner 3's no good. Davison with the good hands on the rebound. Her turnaround's no good. So, a couple opportunities there. Vinny Johnson's who he's talking about. As Carson pulled him up.
Ever heard of him? Or
yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I have forgot about him, but Corey Sanders all the way coast to coast that time. Yeah, he was a good defender and could score.
Hey, you didn't play in Detroit if you didn't play defense.
Definitely if you didn't foul back then.
Yeah.
There's a 3. No good. Corey with the rebound. Here comes Lamar. They're up 5, trying to add to it. They've had some good looks this half. Bailey has it. Now they move it around. Davidson gives it up. Bailey, that's where she likes to drive. She likes to start. She gets fouled, and they'll see on the court. We'll inbound on the baseline. But Bailey likes to, off the top right at the key, likes to drive, left hand, come down, and if you give her a step, she'll take it, and usually good things happen. Boy, it's physical out there. Watch Bailey away from the ball. 3's no good. Here comes Bergman. Speaking of watch Bailey, being the physicalness, she gets called this time. Yeah, she was fighting for positioning a minute ago is what I was talking about, trying to get open on that inbounds.
That's just how this game has been. They still need to change the quarter on the clock. It's still on 2. Yes, we do.
Spin move, a little too far outside. Good defense from Riley Miller. McKenna C couldn't get that one to fall. So now you're giving Lamar another opportunity to increase their lead. Don't want to get much separation. They're a team that can really go on a run. There's a drop down. Davidson, I feel like they need to do that more often. They don't really have nobody that can defend her that well if she can get it that low in the paint. It's a nice drive from Halitska. That shot's no good.
Bergman's had good ball movement, and they've been able to get it on the perimeter where they want to take their shots. And Sanders has done a good job of facilitating and getting the players open.
Davison, they're trying to drop it in. There it is. Every time. That's going to happen every time. That was a great entry pass from Kaylee Long to Madison Davidson. She's got 4 in this period. Timeout. We'll take one with them. We'll be back. 9-point lead for Lamar.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We're back here at the ASN Classic. Lamar's drawn it out to a 9-point lead. Bergman needs a good possession right here. See if they can get a good look. J.C. Halitska gives it up. Believe that's Lowry with the ball. Number 10, Kirsten Lowry. She's working against Long. Trying to get, Long deflects it. Can they run it down? Corey can. They get in each other's way that time. Bergman ball. Green's coming up. Now she'll come get it. She's got Sanders working on her. Loses it. Mayfield. Right hand finish, no good. Gets her own board. Finds Davidson and one. Not this time. She'll go shoot 2, and Madison Davidson is becoming a problem. And I'll be honest, I feel like they should have went to her a little more often because I just haven't seen nobody on Bergman's side that really can match up with her.
You know, back when the Golden State Warriors were really in their prime, the third quarter was always when they would pull away and really take over a game. And that seems to be what's happening with Lamar here, is they're just using this third quarter and they're really starting to pull away from Bergman. But we felt that way kind of in the first quarter too, and Bergman was able to claw back in, so we'll see what happens here down the stretch.
Bergman's got 2 points so far in this third period. They gotta find the bottom of the bucket, and they've had several drives now where they haven't got a shot off. There's a nice pass and good find. I believe that was Halitska down to Kinsley C. Kinsley gets her second bucket of the day. Back to 8. Corey was working a screen there with Madison. She gives it up to Long. Now Mayfield has it, working against Halitska. And they're going to call a travel. Working the screen game there. Corey was going over. It wasn't really a screen, but she's trying to get the handoff to Corey, and they were denying it. And I think Halitska got her hand in there, caused her to travel. JC with the ball. She gets a screen. She's going to take a 3. No good. Corey outworks Collins for the rebound. Corey tries to split 2 defenders. They're going to call the charge. Say she got a little out of control. Got her shoulder.
Good defensive play by Bergman there, and you're going to need a couple more of those to get back in this one, but Lamar has done a good job of getting some offensive rhythm here in this third quarter, but it seems like Bergman's disrupting it just a little bit at this point in the game.
Yeah, I think Corey was trying to force the action there to draw that foul and didn't go their way. Lowry gives it up. Collins' shot is no good. Lamar another opportunity to extend. 37-29. Corey with the handoff to Bailey. Now along with it. And she's going to go ahead and take a contested three. If that went in, it would have really hurt. No good. Kinsley runs it down. Here comes Bergman. She's working against Bailey. Crosses over a couple times. Now she'll finish right hand. It's short. Bailey trying to get their board. They're going to say off of Bailey.
Checking in for the Lady Warriors is number 22.
Mayfield comes back in for Kelly Long. Nice find. Brinley Collins knows what to do with it. That was good ball movement. Back to 6-point game, Carson.
Yep.
Whittling away.
That's what we were saying. This third quarter can make or break the end of the game, and right now, there's a shot.
Yep, Riley Miller was open. She's one of their three-point shooters. Couldn't get that one to fall. 45 seconds left in the third. Bergman didn't score for a long time, didn't get much going, but started to get in a little rhythm here as the third almost ends. Oh, and that was an elbow from Brinley. It looked like with the offhand, she's trying to get Corey off of her. Made some contact. Well, that doesn't help Bergman, and they're down 6, just under 40 to go. There's about a 3.5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock in the third period. 25 on the shot clock, 26 on the game clock now. Lamar's going to hold for a while. Riley's coming to give a screen. Corey's going to use it. Now she'll go the other way. Drop it off to Mayfield in the corner. That one's long. Bailey deflects it. 7 seconds. They still got plenty of time. And they throw it away. It's one of those where everybody's like, hey, she's open, get it up ahead. And you don't look like she kind of gathered that ball very well. It's kind of coming off her hand weird. She let it go. So Lamar's going to have 2.5 seconds to try to get something up. Ooh, dribbled off foot. Now Bergman has a chance. Oh, it wouldn't have counted, but
Nope.
it's pretty cool. 37-31, 6-point lead for Lamar. They've stretched it out. They had a 2-point lead at halftime, added a little bit to it. We'll be back. We're going to find out who's going to finish up winning this one, Lamar or Bergman.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but we know there's growth in the journey. At ATU, we value this moment because here, nature becomes your classroom. So breathe it in. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back here. You know, in that third quarter, McKenna C did not score. She led the way at the break, was the leading scorer in the game, and they held her in check. One of the reasons why Lamar extended their lead from 2 to 6. Bergman's going to have the ball first here with a chance to cut into it. And there's a long three That one's off back iron, no good. Mayfield with the rebound. Collins trying to get it back, stays with Lamar. She's got 4 Lady Panthers have scored so far in this one. Nice job. And then Davidson, she turns and scores. She's having herself a good game. Really good second half. She's got 11.
Yep, Bergman, now you're down 8. You can't keep digging yourself such a huge hole. You just got to find a way. Just do your job and find a way, and now we got a timeout.
Yep, timeout from Bergman. They want to talk about it. Get up, good look here. Shot clock's down to 17. Did you see if it was a 30? It's a 30. Let's just keep it here.
Timeout on the floor. Bergman, it will be a 30-second timeout.
So Madison Davison has 11 now. She only had 4 at the half, so she's really come on in the second half. Bergman's had 4 girls score. Lamar has had 6 score as of now. Got 11 for Madison Davison, 8 for Shaylee Mayfield, 8 for Emma Bailey. When you have a 8-point lead against the number 6 team in 3A and Corey Sanders has only gotten 6 points, you know you're having a pretty good all-around day. And Long's only had 1 3, and Miller got 1 as well.
Well, you can tell the focal point of Bergman's defense coming into this game was going to be on Sanders.
There she is with the steal on cue. Collins trying to slow her down. Behind the back dribble. Underneath, no good. Davison cleans it up. They don't have an answer for Madison right now. That's how a big runs the court. Gets up there and cleans it up. See, thought about it. Puts it on the deck. We're going to get a foul on Bailey. Miller's going to come in for Bailey immediately. Let's see how many that is. That's the 4th on Bailey, who had a huge second period with 8 points. So she's going to have to set for a bit. This could affect Lamar. Collins going to force the action. Wow. Foul on Collins instead of Corey. Oh, that one's off a foot. Back to Bergman. Stays with Bergman, I should say.
Say score on the screen's wrong. So it should be 31-41.
Yeah, it's. We'll get that fixed just a moment.
Maybe Bergman will score.
There's a long 3, no good. Davison gets that rebound. Drop into the corner. Mayfield, that hurt big time. Expect to see a timeout, and we do. From Bergman, it's a 13-point game, and that was a great pass. You know, Corey may only have 6 points, but she's found some open girls multiple times, and that was big. 44-31. Let's take a break. We'll be back.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
44-31, 5:50 to go in the fourth. Bergman's got to get hot right now. Litska driving, kick out, open three. It's good.
Smith for three.
Smith for three.
Looking at Lamar, you just got to do what you can to close this one out. You got about 5.5 minutes.
Look at that. Davison, they're going to call over to back, I believe. They will this time.
It's not enough time where you can just start holding it, trying to close it out, but you still need to start getting in your normal offense and things like that. But, you know, Bergman's going to have to start making some serious plays here because Lamar is not letting up.
Paige Smith got that 3 a minute ago. There's a nice drive. Got away with a little bit of a push-off, and we've seen that. McKenna C, that's her first point since half when she led all scores. She's got to get going. It's a 5-0 run for Bergman. Drop down to Davison. That's the money right there. They're fronting her, they're backing her, and it don't matter. And you got to give credit to Lamar. The passes into that post have been really pretty today.
Inside out, it's just been great. I mean, you know, they've gotten those three-point shots, but they've also recently, here in the second half, really, you've gotten more down in the post.
Nice drive from Halitska. She gets it up off the glass for two. She's got 8. Corey working that screen with Davidson. Oh, crossover. Oh, wow. Back at it, up off the bank. That's a drive. I've seen her work many times. So hard to stop. And there's another 3. That was Lowry, and that's her first points that I have. She's one I've seen hit 4 or 5 threes in a game.
Well, she put it up when they needed it the most, really. And now they're cutting this lead a little bit.
That one was a little flat, hit front iron.
You score here if you're Bergman.
Yep, it gets tight.
It does. This is where you can really start to put it.
Collins and one. Too much room for her, and she's hurting. She got hit. I think she might have banged kneecaps.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, you get in there.
She's rubbing the calf. She might have got frogged a little bit.
She's going to try to shoot it anyway. I mean, that's just.
That's gutting it out.
That's
bro.
toughness.
They got to have her right now. 48-43. She is 2 for 2. Make a 3 for 3 at the free throw stripe now.
And now that's kind of best case situation for Bergman on offense. You put up 3 more.
And Bailey's in with 4 fouls right now. She's got to be careful. And there's a kick out, wide open, almost a wedgie.
I tell you what, on that last Lamar possession, they had Sanders being guarded by Collins. If Collins is hurt, I mean, if you get that ball to Sanders, that might be trouble.
McKenna Smith, see ya, I should say. Wow. She's going off again. She's got 16, and it's back to a 1-point game. Don't count out the Lady Panthers of Bergman. They are not going anywhere. When it looked 44-31 just a minute ago, it looked like they were, down on the ropes. They're right back in this thing. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
We're back here at the Arkansas Sports Network Classic, and we've got a classic in the making as Bergman has just came back from being down 44-31. They are on a, what is that? That would be a 16-5 run in the moment. 3:09 to go in the game. Here comes Lamar, Corey Sanders, Emma Bailey, long. Davison has it way away from the goal. Let's see if they give it to her, and she goes down. She's been unstoppable in the second half. She's going to set a screen for Corey. Corey going against 4 different Panthers. Kick it out. Somebody's got to be open, right? Bailey with the left-handed runner. It's her dominant arm. She's got 10. That was a big bucket playing with 4 fouls. 3-point game. McKenna C for 3.
Ooh.
No good this time. I think that was Bailey on the closeout. Here comes Corey and company.
Here's where you get a chance to close it out right here.
She steps on the baseline like we saw. I believe it was Halitska possibly earlier, or Lowry in the game that did that for Bergman in the first half.
That was close. That's one of those plays that you got to make sure you know where your body is.
C has it. She gives it off to Brinley Collins. Collins working against Corey Sanders. Man-to-man, woman-to-woman defense for Lamar, and Corey wins it this time. And she lost the handle. Corey's able to snatch it. Brinley tried to get it back. Kick out Mayfield. She's had so many open looks, but that's even better right there. Pass up at 3. Get it into Davison. They just don't have the size to deal with her. If you get that entry into her, it's over. There's a block. Mayfield corrals it, and it's a 5-point game, 1:40 to go. 17 points for Madison Davidson. She had 4 at the break.
Coach Schluterman must have lit a fire under this Lamar team during the break because they have come out playing really well.
Oh, that runner by Bailey. Look out, there's a wolf. We'll get it away from Corey. She's seen her get that ball back so many times like that. Bailey hit that runner, and then Davidson did what she did. That ball's out of bounds off Bergman. That's a pretty good take that time from Collins. She couldn't get it to fall. Touched every part of the rim and came out. Kinsley C is going to check in for, I think that was Paige Smith maybe that took a seat.
This is Sanders where she really shines.
Yeah, and that's another thing you haven't seen, Carson, but Corey Sanders, you can't get the ball out of her hands. You can double her or whatever. She rarely makes a turnover, and then she don't miss free throws if you have to start fouling her. That's what Lamar is one of the hardest teams to beat in the state of Arkansas, any classification. If they have a lead under 2 minutes to go. We're just going to keep it here. 52-47, 5-point game. Lamar with the ball. Like I said, we can't see the scoreboard where we're at in the arena, so don't know exactly the team foul situation. If you're watching from home, subscribe to us to watch this, put on this event here at Arkansas Tech University, and we really appreciate y'all. We had about 41 live viewers on there a moment ago. Thank each and every one of you. Be able to watch all these games today. There's Corey. She just gets open, just finishes it. You're going to let her get around you. She knows how to finish it. She's got 10, but more importantly, her team just went up 7 with 30 seconds to go right now.
3-possession game. Yeah.
27-footer, no good. Rebound, Corey Sanders. Who else?
Oh, man.
And now she'll get the foul against her. And looks like Bergman's going to call up the dogs and not foul here. 20 seconds to go. 7-point game. You know Brinley's not going to start playing hard, but.
Whoa. You call a charge? Is that what it was? No. Block.
You know, moving screen top foul, I guess.
Yeah. I couldn't tell
they
what
call
he
it a
was
block,
calling.
but
Yeah.
Yep, Kaylee on the screen.
Go down to Allen after the game.
Yep,
So
we're gonna
stay around.
We have a D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. I'm giving it to Madison Davidson. There's a long three. It's good. That was Lowry. And like I said, she's one that's her game right there, and took to the fourth period to get her going. That's her second one she's had this period. But
Yep.
if she could have got going a little bit earlier tonight, it would have helped out Bergman as well.
It's going to take a miracle. Get him back in it. 5.6 on the clock. He got down 4 right now, but it's a little bit tough scoring 4 points in 5 seconds.
They're going to have to suit up Tracy McGrady to win this one. It's just too much. Not enough time.
Or Reggie Miller.
Yeah, that's another one. It's even more impressive than what Reggie did, I think. I think it's Tracy McGrady level. Both of them. Yeah. So Bergman's going to have to get a steal off this inbounds, and they're going to have to get a shot up immediately, and then they'll have to foul, and then Lamar will have to miss, and they're going to have to hoist some kind of half-court type shot if that all played out. There's the handoff, and Corey's going to run off, and they didn't even call the foul, and that's it. That's going to be the ball game. 54-40. Lamar able to take Bergman down for the second time this season. Our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game, we're going to give it to Madison Davidson. She was unstoppable in the second half. I mean, you could have gave it to many girls. Emma Bailey, she was one, had some big-time plays. But we're going to go with Madison, and then we're going to get Alan Russell with head coach Brandon Schluterman. He's getting him rounded up right now. When the players are done praying, we'll have whoever he wants to bring over and talk as well. And we're gonna keep this stream. We'll just keep it up for these two Bergman Lamar games, and then we'll break it after that one. So as we get ready here, is Alan has, looks like Corey Sanders, senior, coming over, and head coach Brandon Schluterman. Go ahead, Alan. You can take it away. Oh, turn them on.
You're one of the top scorers in state history, and you put up another good performance today. What would that mean to you to get that record?
That would mean the world. Like, it'd just be awesome, and get to share that with my team and my coach.
Absolutely. You got player of the game here today from outstanding performance. Best of luck to you and Lamar the rest of the year.
Thank you, sir.
Coach, we'll meet again.
Yeah, how are you?
We keep meeting like this because in these big game situations, I don't know if necessarily you consider this a big game, but
Absolutely.
it is a classic.
Yeah.
And you guys won once again on the winning side of things. How are you able to keep this program rolling?
Anytime Lamar and Bergman girls play, it's become a big game. And even today with nothing on the line other than just two good teams playing each other, what y'all did today was great for basketball in our area. We appreciate that greatly, and the good matchups that y'all put together for us. So the kids played hard. You know, we hadn't played since last Saturday, coming off the Hoops for Hunger. And I think we ran out of gas there a little bit at the end, but, you know, we're back ready to go to conference play and see where we end up.
Absolutely, Coach. You answered it pretty much. But what does it mean for like future coaches that's going to get in the ASN Classic? What does it mean to get in this?
Number one, playing at a college thing is always something these kids can look back at 10 years from now and always have these memories. Playing, you know, teams that are really, really good this time of the year does nothing but make you better. So that was some of the thoughts when we got in it. Again, appreciate y'all putting it together. Good basketball game, good crowd. So, you know, good Saturday.
Absolutely. Keep it rolling, Coach. Maybe we'll see you here again at the state.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Back up to you guys. Those at home, don't forget the Kevin Payne Award will be at the halftime of this game here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're gonna name that halftime here. But you heard from Corey Sanders. Corey tonight had 10 points, multiple assists, multiple rebounds. She's always one of those players that does a lot of things away from the ball as well, even though she's one of the all-time top scorers in the state. We gave our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game to Madison Davidson, who ended up with 17 points tonight. Shaylee Mayfield had 11, 3 for Kaylee Long, 10 for Emma Bailey, and 3 for Riley Miller. And over for Bergman, you had 15 tonight for McKenna C., 8 for J.C. Halitska, 6 for Kirsten Lowry, 13 for Brinley Collins, and 4 for Paige Smith. I'm sorry. Yep, that's right. 4 for Paige Smith and 3 Actually, that was 4 for Kinsley C. and 3 for Paige Smith. And that rounds it out. We're going to have Bergman boys and Bergman boys and Lamar boys right after this. That was a fun one. We got about 17 minutes. So we're going to take a little extended break here, get you out to our bumper, and we'll be back right before this one starts up. Thank you all for joining with us, and stay right there. You're not going to want to miss this one. It's going to be a high-flying action.
number 14, Caleb Green.
All right, we're back, and we're getting ready for this Lamar boys and Bergman boys game, a top 5 matchup. For Bergman, you got number 10, Zion Fultz, number 11, Dylan Friend, number 12, Jace Holt, number 31, Kobe Mills, and number 40, Sawyer Schubert. Over for Lamar, you've got number 0, Cade Bowen, number 2, Kendrick Carr, number 5, Ben Noonan, number 14, Caleb Green, and number 21, Kaz Krotz.
Yep, Kaz Krotz is a dude. He can play. I mean, he's a guy that was at the Be Elite tournament that I did earlier with ASN, and he could play. He was a physical player, but you could tell whenever he gets his mindset on the bucket, that's where he's headed.
Yep, he's lost about 25 pounds, maybe more, since last year. He was a sophomore, played a lot of good ball. This starting 5 is back basically for Lamar. So you had Bowen, number 0, come up and play all during the playoffs last year as a freshman. And then Kendrick Carr, and there's Bowen on the steal. 6'6" with length, and he's got a lot of touch. That one couldn't get it to fall, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to say Bergman ball. Carr moved up. Kendrick Carr, another sophomore, he moved up number 2. I think he might have played 5 junior high games, and then he moved up. So you got 2 freshmen that were playing early and often, starting some. Carr started all during the playoffs. Bowen got a lot of minutes. There's Ben Noonan, who can jump out of the gym, blocks that one, but it goes out of bounds on Lamar.
Man, you talk about a dynamic duo, Ben Noonan and Kaz Krotz. That'll do it. Both of those guys were at that camp that I was talking about, and one of the guys that was also at the camp that's not in this game today is Hayden Jones, excuse me. And he's really a 6'9". He's all of it. He uses his length, blocks shots really well.
Today, it looks like.
And he can get to the
There's
bucket
Carr
too.
Up ahead. 2 points for Lamar to start out. Bergman was able to take down this Lamar team last year and end their season as they turn it over right here at Elkins in the 3A state tournament. Just a great game. It was a lot of sets ran by Bergman early in that one, kind of set the tone. Lamar got into some foul trouble. Ben Noonan had 4 fouls in the first half. Krotz, 3-point shots no good. Here comes Bergman. Kobe Mills with the ball. Schubert, 6'7" guy, down in the high post right now. He was unbelievable in that game. I want to say he had like 18 points and 12 rebounds. There's a block from Bowen on number 12, Jace Holt. They're going to get to shoot 2.
Bergman's a team with a lot of prestige, I guess might be the right word, in their program. And they've got a lot of really, really talented guys year in, year out. And we'll see how they stack up this year. But it sounded like, from what you were saying before the game, that they bring back a lot of really talented guys from last year.
I actually thought they lost more than they did. I thought Schubert was gone for some reason, and he's back. And Dylan Friend, one of the top players in the state, is back as well. You're going to get to know him before this is over. And there's that freshman last year that's now sophomore, Carr, dunking it. Got a turnover, though, before.
Yeah, Carr, he almost put Bergman on a highlight reel right there had he not stepped out of bounds. I mean, he had his eyes set on the basket. He can really jump out of the building.
Yeah, and I think Noonan might be able to get up more than him. And then Green can fly as well. It's a very athletic team. And then you got Bowen, who throws it down with ease at 6'6".
And, Bergman, it seems like, from what I heard about them last year, was that they had a pretty good shooting team, is what I heard about them.
Yeah, but they're extremely disciplined. They move the ball extremely well. CAC got the best of them in the state championship game. CAC was really playing well at that point. Little floater by Noonan. He left it short. Here comes Bergman. Not a lot of scoring early. 2-point game. Dylan Friend in the lane. His floater's no good. Trying to get his own rebound. He will. Now he's back up. Left-hand finish no good. Pressure from Bowen. Another offensive board, and now a foul. Count it. Sawyer Schubert doing what Schubert does. And he's going to go to the line and make a 3-point play, hopefully for his Bergman Panthers.
And the physicality inside, that's what you want to see from a guy like that. Get down low, use your big, tall body in the post.
Like I was saying, I think in the semifinal game last year, he had 18 points and 12 rebounds is what we had him down as. Schubert gets the and one, and he makes his Bergman Panther fans proud, 3-2. Krotz has it, got a moving screen on Bowen, and
Number 0, Kate Bowen. That's his second personal foul. Team's third.
And that's 2 on Bowen early, and you've got to wonder if the coach is going to try to pull him. That's because that's, you know, within 3 minutes, you already have 2 fouls. So that's going to spell trouble if you're not careful.
Friend tries to dump it off to Schubert, stolen away by Ben Noonan. Here comes Noonan and the Warriors. Trying to get it to Bowen, and they just pressed the action too much that time. You know, give credit to Bergman for getting back. It was looked like they were going to have numbers at first. Lamar did. Bergman gets three guys back there, and Lamar forces it and throws it away. Friend getting guarded by Noonan, and he steps out. You know, we've seen that step out more today than you normally do. I think it's because these guys aren't used to that college three-point line. They're used to a little bit more space between them. You know, from the three-point line, that's what they see in front of them, and they think, I got another step out here, and they don't. And now we got another moving screen. And that one is on Kaz Krotz, his second.
Like I said, Krotz is physical, and sometimes that can come back and get you. And so you don't want to be too physical, but you definitely want to be a guy that's going to get down there and box out that the coach is going to want to give some minutes to.
Early on this year, Lamar's not quite gelled like they want so far in the year, and part of the issue is they've gotten in foul trouble a lot. Bowen knocks that one out, stays with Bergman.
Oh, man. Schubert almost had that one.
Tried to lob it in to Schubert.
That's one that he probably gets 90% of the time.
Got a timeout by Bergman. We'll take one with them. 3-2. Not a lot of points so far as these teams are still filling each other out. We'll be back right after this.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
All right, we're back. Bergman comes into this one 19-2 on the year. Only losses against Tuckerman, 84-88, early in the year, back on October 26th. As Noonan misses a jumper, Schubert with the rebound. And their other loss came to Carthage, 62-59. So, out-of-state team there. Friend driving, left-hand finish, a little wild this time. Schubert with the rebound. He can't get it to go. Bowen pulls it away. Cade Bowen, and here comes Lamar. Now, there's another Bowen on the team as well, Carson. Cade's brother. Trying to think of his first name off the top of my head. Drake. Known both of them since they were little bitty. Noonan's shot, no good. He gets another chance. It's no good, and he gets it back. Him and Crouch is kind of playing volley with it down there for a minute, and Noonan steps on the baseline.
Seems like these refs are being pretty tough on that baseline right now, really the whole day. They're catching it whenever it's there.
Yep, 3-2. Still early in this one. Friend gives it off to Zion, or sorry, the Jace Holt. Now, down low to Schubert. He got positioning that time on Green. Was able to get it to go. Schubert's got all the points for Bergman. He's got 5, and they're up 3. 5-2 with 3:12 to go in the first period.
And this game has started slower offensively than I expected it to.
Yeah,
really.
Me too. There's a nice little hang and hit from Carr. Kendrick Carr, he's got all the points from Lamar.
I expected this to be a shootout.
And there's Fultz close to a walk. I'm sorry, that was 31. Kobe Mills. He found Holt. Lamar fans wanted to travel, thought he slipped a little too much that time. There's a long three from Carr, and it's good. And Lamar, they're a little streaky from three-point land, but they have their moments when they just can be unconscious. Bowen gets it knocked out of his hands. It's going to be Lamar basketball. Got the foul called, actually. First on Schubert. 7-7. Things are starting to heat up a little bit now, Carson.
Yep. And you get down the stretch, that's when you're really going to start feeling yourself on offense. Can't get too comfortable, but you also can't decide you're not going to take shots.
Krotz for three, and it's good. Nice drop that time from Carr. Kick it back out to him. Dylan Friend, he's trying to get going. Not this time. Ball goes out of bounds. Back to Bergman. Good job by Bowen fighting for it down low.
That last Lamar offensive possession, that is the drive that set up the three. And Krotz is a guy that, you know, really, if he can get going shooting the three and they can get some of their guys on the interior that can really fly to get in there and make some plays at the basket, they're going to be in good shape.
Noonan finds Green. Green kicks it back out to Carr. Now, Krotz going to take it from the other wing. No good this time. Noonan outruns everybody. His shot's back up, no good. Here comes Bergman. Nice drive.
Good defense.
A lot of contact
by Carr.
that time. Up ahead, Noonan, this is going to be showtime. Will he get fouled? Whoa. Not this time. I'm telling you, Noonan can do that with two hands. It's not a problem.
He's cleared for takeoff, and he just threw that one down with authority.
Fultz has it. It's cut off at the high post. Somehow he finds Friend. Friend drives into the corner. No good. Caleb Green, the quarterback, with a rebound. Carr wanting to drive. I'm telling you right now, Lamar has had this game circled for a long time since that loss last year. That sting when Lamar was playing so good. They didn't think they were going home that day. They were the talk of the tournament up at Elkins until that game against Bergman. You know, CAC had won the regular season, and then Lamar knocked them off in the championship of was it district or regional? It was regional, I believe. And then CAC was able to get through there on the other side, took down Bergman in a great state championship game. I was able to go down and watch that final. There's a foul.
That's three on Krotz.
Cade Bowen. Yeah, that's his third. Yeah, and Krotz has two as well. Both of them. Bowen's going to have to sit for a while. You know, it was this game last year. I believe it was in the first half. Noonan got 4 fouls, and it really played a huge role in that game.
The Lady Pirates are in the building just down there.
Yep, they've been here, and now they're dressed. They're getting ready for this next game. Playing the box out Lady Miners. Fultz is good on the free throw. He's going to get one more, and it's good. 12-9, Bergman lead. I'm sorry, Lamar lead. Bergman cuts it down a little bit. 23 seconds left in this first period. Lamar can hold here. Noonan, little lob, backdoor to Green. I'm sorry, Carr. He couldn't throw it down. He's able to lay it off the glass, and that was pretty basketball for the Lamar Warriors.
Too much air, too much flare, and he put
and
it
there's
in the
a
bucket.
block. That one won't count. 14-9, and Kendrick Carr put on a show in the first period. He ended up getting 9 points after we had a really slow start. The second half of that first period really heated up. Let's take a break. We'll come back with second half action. It's a 5-point lead for Lamar.
It's so hot, you're You're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
All right, we're back at the ASN Classic at Tucker Colosseum here, Arkansas Tech University. It's been a fun day. Appreciate everybody that's subscribed, watching with us right now. And got a lot in the stadium. Looks like we think there's about 200 in the arena right now.
Thank you, members, for supporting us.
So here we go. Lamar with a 5-point lead. Ended that first period in a little fury, I should say. And Krotz starts it off right. He's got 2 fouls still in the game and gets a 2-point bucket. He's got 5 on the night, and that goes to the hands of Sawyer Schubert. And that's a turnover. And Coach Bo Martin's his head's gonna explode if Bergman don't tighten up the ship right now. 16-9, 7-point lead for Lamar. Green gets it to Noonan. Noonan finds Krotz. Krotz is not being bashful today. That one won't fall. Rebound comes to Jace Holt.
Yeah, he's ready for his shot.
And there's Friend. He's got to get going for Bergman. And if you leave him that open, he's rarely going to miss that. 4-point game. Noonan working against Fultz. He's going to take a 24-footer. No good. Schubert with the rebound.
Not a good shot. You got to be more selective than that.
Holt for 3. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Kobe Mills. No good. There's Friend in the paint. About an 18-footer. No good. Noonan gets it out quickly. Carr, a little hezzy move. I thought he picked the ball up, but I guess he didn't. And now we got a timeout from head coach Bo Martin, who saves it. Looks like it's going to be a 30. We'll keep it here.
30-second timeout.
This Lamar team can really run. Just quick, fast, athletic. Get out in the open court, and they're dangerous as anybody. I've really been impressed by what they've been able to do today. And look at Bergman and the way that they're starting to shoot the ball. They're starting to heat up a little bit. It could get interesting.
I agree, Carson. Trying to get my son up here to get him hooked up. $16-12, 4-point game. Carr had 9 in that first period. Noonan had a couple. Krotz had a 3. Krotz has started out this second period with that 2-point field goal. That 3 that Friend hit a moment ago really was big for them, big for Bergman. He missed that next shot, though. Had a pretty good look. Fultz has it. He's in the paint. Oh, wow. Trying to drop it to Schubert, and they kind of got their signals mixed up.
That's the kind of thing that Coach Martin is not going to be happy about.
No, I think he just wants Fultz to take that shot right there, more than likely. You got about a 12-footer. Wide open. Number 12 in the game for Lamar. It's Dugan Smith. There's a nice find down low. Kendrick Carr.
Carr has been very impressive today. He's got some major bounce when he gets going in the open court. And then you let him get right there down low and use his post moves, and he's really going to make you pay.
Friend, good ball movement from the high post. No good. Nice rebound, and there's another opportunity. It's no good, and Schubert's there. Schubert lays it up with the left hand. It falls short. Here comes Lamar, out running. Smith gives it up to Carr. Carr is going to slow it down. Got Noonan open in the corner. Fultz is kind of trying to bait that pass in. Carr comes and gets it away from Krotz, right back to him. Krotz going to drive. Right hand finish is good.
Nice move there, just taking it to the cup. And then using that power move right there, just put it up there, lay it in there, take what you can get. And Krotz has really been impressive. He's taken some shots that I think the coach isn't going to like, but other than that, you know, he's really been aggressive offensively and defensively, but he's gotten into some foul trouble too, so, you know, gives and takes.
So 8-point lead now for Lamar. Bergman's really got to buckle down here. You don't want to give, and there's a steal. You don't want to give Lamar much room. Friend tried to finish with the right hand, no good. Schubert cleans it up. Schubert's got 7 of their 14.
And that's what you're going to need from Sawyer Schubert coming down the stretch. Just make sure you can clean up the missed shots.
Yeah, he's a guy that's going to have a double-double top day. He's going to have about 18 points and 12-plus rebounds. 6-point game. Krotz, crossover in the lane, working against Schubert. Tries to go under. He will, and one.
Krotz is starting to show up today.
Working hard, ain't he?
And he really, really, I mean, he got a lot of good aspects that you want in a basketball player. He's a really good power forward kind of player, and he can stretch the floor too.
Can't get the and one, but Kaz has dropped about 20 pounds. He can a lot higher motor now. As Fultz is able to go all the way down and score in transition, and Coach Sampe ain't gonna like that. Too easy. Didn't stop the ball that time. But our Krotz really trimmed up. You know, Coach Jones, football coach, was telling me last year, Josh Jones, that Krotz, and he was probably 6'2", maybe, probably about 200 pounds then. He could do a drop step, one dribble dunk, 2 hands last year as a sophomore. Krotz having a good day, and going to those camps like Be Elite really help your game out. You kind of play against other guys, talented guys, and
helps you get feedback.
It really helps you get feedback and get guys to look at you. Friend gets his man up in the air. Step back 3, no good. Rebound by Schubert, up and under is good. I think that was Schubert. That was Fultz. I apologize. Fultz got mixed in down there. That was a pretty move by him. 22-18.
Oh, what a shot.
Ben Noonan.
Noonan's one of those guys that played at Be Elite, and he was the leader for his team, and that seems like the role that he takes with this one as well.
Oh, yeah. There's a 3. Count it. And he's going to have a chance for a 4-point play, and Fultz is really – he was a guy last year that I felt like could be more aggressive scoring. He looked to pass first. And I still think he does it a little bit. We saw him try to hit Schubert earlier that went as a turnover. Since that play happened, he's really been more aggressive. He can't get that one to go, but he's got 9. And 7 of them in this period. Nice move from Noonan. Noonan feeling a little bit after making that 3.
Yeah.
Doesn't go. Friend up ahead. Schubert there to clean it up. Yep.
Oh!
It trampolines off the rim. Tried to flush it down. It's going to go out, and it's going to be Lamar ball.
And this might end up being the best game we've seen all day. I think that Clinton and England has a chance to be that too.
Lamar Bergman girls was a great one too.
Yeah, yeah. I just mean
there's a turnover.
You just see the athletes that these two teams have, and what a play there. They're going to call it goaltending. Yep.
Yeah. Noonan's good to get one of those once a game.
Yeah.
I've seen him do so many over the years.
Hit the glass, and then he hit it
That one
back.
was close, though.
Yeah.
I don't, if I'm, head coach Sampe, I don't think I get too upset with that one because it was very close to being on time. Who shot that? Was it Fultz?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. It was 11, whoever 11 was.
Okay, Dylan Friend then.
I believe.
I thought he said Fultz, though. And there's Friend for 3, no good. Fultz gets knocked to the ground. Reverse it back out to Friend. He'll think about it. He gets popped, hit again. Wow, they're letting it go. Here comes Lamar. 25-23. Crotch trying to go coast to coast. And he gets rejected by Schubert. Crotch just forced it that time. You want him to, and then they throw it away.
Man.
But Crotch had a good thing going, but then it was just good defense there at the end. You just got to, give it up, reset it up, get you a better look. Luckily for Lamar, Bergman got sped up trying to hit the outlet, threw it out of bounds. 1:33 to go in a half. 2-point ball game. They played most of this game, all of the second period, with Cade Bowen, one of their star players, on the bench. Friend going to take another 3. It's short. Schubert with the rebound, up and in. That's kind of the game almost, except for when Fultz has done a few things. Holt had 1 bucket, but it's been Friend take a 3 and Schubert clean it up.
Yep, you got to look at these two. I mean, it's all tied up with under a minute left in the first half, and this is kind of where we expected it to be. You got to see who's going to make a play and really try to pull away. And there it is.
Can't let him buy you on the baseline. Carr's going to win.
Carr is a high flyer. Looking like Vince Carter on the throwdown.
Just a sophomore. Him and Bowen. Bowen's 6'6". Got all kinds of potential because of his size alone. And then Carr has the athleticism. And then you got a bunch of other guys that are really good too, like Crotch.
Yep, there it is. And now Bergman, this is a spot where you got to make something happen, and Friend creates the foul there.
Yep. And that's on Noonan. I think it's his second. Nope, it's his first. Yeah, and then you got Noonan and Green as 2 seniors, and there's Friend open again. Friend struggling from 3 today. He's only made 1.
That's a
blocking
tough call.
foul.
Yeah.
Coach Bo Martin didn't like it. Mar fans loved it.
That's his second. Team second.
It's going to be a baseline entry.
It's a tough call to make, always.
5.2 to go. So Carr going to inbound it. Green for 3. Green's a guy that can, and Schubert fights with Crotz. And there's a full court shot. Oh, hits the board. It wasn't that far off. But it's going to be a 4-point lead for Lamar going into the break. It's going to be fun. I was going to tell you there for a second, Carson, that Green's a guy that has some range as well. He can get hot and hit 2 or 3 25 to 27 footers in a row. Steph Curry top range when he gets it going. But it's a 4-point lead going into the break.
Kevin Payne Award at half.
Yeah, we got the Kevin Payne Award. Where is Allen right now? There
right
he is.
There with Brad. Yep.
Okay, let's keep it here so we get them set up. Actually, let's take a 30. We'll come back. We're going to announce the Kevin Payne Award right after this.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Turn them on.
Hello, welcome back, and glad to have you along here. Yes, that's Dover right there. We're on live right now, Alan. That is in the green gold room there. All right, sorry, directing traffic here. Glad to have you along once again here. This Lamar Bergman game, what a great game it is.
It is, really is.
You got a 29-25 ball game right here. This is a state title type of game in the 3A.
Yes, sir.
It's looking good, but we're going to go ahead and announce the Kevin Payne Award winner. Alan, this is an award that goes all the way back to 42 Sports. Tell us a little bit about the history of the award.
Yes, sir. It started in 2016, like you said, when 42 Sports was created. It came along in 2016. This will be the 11th year of the award. So we're just grateful to give out another one this year.
All right. Well, as things go, you know, the 2A award is the Kevin Payne Award. It's the 2A Player of the Year. And we want to announce that Ben Woodfield of Mount Ida has won the 2A award, the Kevin Payne Award, for the most outstanding player in 2A. So we want to say congratulations to Ben. And Alan, let's talk a little bit about why we felt that Ben was the guy for the 2A Kevin Payne Award.
I just feel like Ben, when I looked at it, you know, Dominique Grimes coming in at number 3. What's quarterback over at Conway Christian?
Jaron Thomas.
Jaron Thomas came in at number 2 in this here. And Ben, I feel like if you take Ben off of Mount Ida, most like LaGrange back in the day, I don't feel like Mount Ida can do the things they needed to do in that situation without a good fullback. So I feel like Ben give Mount Ida the best chance to win this year. Like we talked about, if you take Ben off of Mount Ida, they might win 3 or 4 games. So that's why Ben Woodfield ultimately won the award.
Over 2,400 yards rushing for Ben Woodfield this year, and he was a top 5 in our MVP voting, and so we want to say congratulations to Ben Mount Ida.
Also, Brad, he's the only kid, Jonathan LaGrange and now Ben Woodfield. There's only 2 kids that's won it from the same school now, being putting Mount Ida in that category.
All right. So, guys, we want to say thank you for allowing us to do this, and we're going to throw it back up to you.
All right, that was Brad Caldwell and Alan Russell, and announcing the Kevin Payne Award going to Ben Woodfield. Boy, he was a fun one to watch this year from Mount Ida. I was able to stream the Mount Ida and Murfreesboro game. We came into that game thinking it was going to be a close one. Ben Woodfield had other things, other ideas, because he went off offensively and on the defensive side. It just seemed like every time there was a play, it looked like it was going to get outside and be a big one for Murfreesboro. Ben Woodfield made the tackle. That's 2A football for you. You know, right. Iron Man going back and forth. Woodfield is a gamer.
And he tore up the state champs, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, earlier in the year, you had to bring up Conway Christian, didn't you?
Well, I'm just saying,
with you.
That's
43,
the
42,
best team
right?
in the state, and he tore him up. I mean, he was
unbelievable.
Unbelievable player.
He really was. 2,500 yards rushing. I mean, he was unstoppable for Mount Ida. And it was great team, fun to watch this year. Give you to some halftime stats here. Zion Fultz over for Bergman. He has 9 at the break, 5 for Dylan Friend, 2 for Jace Holt, 9 for Sawyer Schubert, and over for Lamar. Kendrick Carr has 13, Ben Noonan has 5. And Kaz Krotz rounds us out. He has 11. And that's where we set 29-25. Lamar with a 4-point lead. We're going to take a little extended break. We'll come back. We'll get you through the second half after these messages and probably out to a bumper for a little bit.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
It's so hot.
incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
All right, we're back here at the Classic. 29-25. Bergman in the lead here. I'm sorry, Bergman down. Lamar in the lead here. But Bergman with the ball is what I was trying to say. There's a turnover. Cade Bowen back in the game. He has it. Almost got hung up in the air on that jump pass, but he gets it to Green. Now Krotz has it. Shot clock is at 25. Plenty of time here.
And if you're Bergman, the key to starting fast in this game is getting your shooters open on the perimeter. You got to find those guys that are going to cut into that lead and make it tough on Lamar, who's shooting a lot of twos right now.
Green out of the corner was an air ball, but Krotz rebounds it and gets it to Carr. And Carr he's been the hottest all the way around the day. Been the most consistent is what I'm trying to say. He's got 16 after that one.
Carr is a terrific three-level scorer. He can get it inside, he can get it from the mid-range, and obviously right there he can get it from beyond the arc.
Bowen straight up that time, making sure he didn't get that foul. Lamar turns it over though. Kobe Mills in trouble. He gets up Carr. Here's Showtime. Oh. And he misses it. And I've seen that with Lamar a little bit. They missed too many of those. It's got to drive head coach Sampe.
Man,
they're crazy at times.
That's back-to-back shots.
Schubert misses a chippy.
Yeah, back-to-back shots that they should have made. I don't know if they're just nervous coming out of the half or what it is, but
big-time athletic move by Noonan. He can't get it to the fall. And good job getting down was Kobe Mills. (32-27) now. There's a steal. That was telegraphed. And a nice lay-in from number 12, Jace Holt. It's his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Bowen didn't want to go up with him on that. You get a foul and he gets an and one. And I guess that was the logic there.
Krotz has it, looking at Bowen. He's telling Bowen to cut. Trying to get Noonan in the corner for a moment. Green's going to come up and screen. Krotz will take a three. No good. Nice rebound from Jace Holt. He's off across the timeline. Oh, nice find, and Schubert flushes it. Good job from Zion Fultz. Little wrapper around the body pass. Schubert has 11. He's done most of his work on putbacks. That time, nice find from Zion Fultz. It's a one-point game again. Noonan dips the shoulder. Fender goes down, trying to draw it. And
they say it's a flop. Is that what that signal is?
Yeah, it's a warning on the flop. So Noonan gets the bucket, 2 points. Now we got a reach-in foul. That one's on Carr, just his first.
It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Martin has drawn up here, but I guess we won't get to see.
When you got a coach like Bo Martin that will tear into you at times when you make too many mistakes, one thing you don't want to do is throw the ball to him on the bench.
He's not going to hold back.
Noonan has it. Kick out. Krotz for three. It's short. And there's Green. Blocked from behind by Friend. There's a fadeaway by Bowen, and he gets on the board finally. Cade Bowen had to set most of that first half. Gets it going, and that could really help Lamar. There's a shot, no good. We've got a tie-up with Krotz and Schubert. Going to be Lamar ball. It's 36-31, right when every time Bergman kind of gets it back to a 1-point game or really close like that, Lamar goes on a little mini run again. They're back up 5. A chance to increase it here. Noonan has it on the wing, working against Fultz. Good defense by Fultz. Now he has another chance to drive. What we got? Call a foul on Bergman. Looks like Fultz got it. Coach Martin not happy with the call. Thought there was some offensive push with the off arm. Lamar gets another chance here from the baseline. They've got a new shot clock. Bowen down to Green. Green high off the glass, no good. Krotz with the rebound, and he puts some pressure on the Bergman defense, and he's going to go to the line. A lot of fouls racking up early here on Bergman. That one was on Holt. Krotz today is 0 for 1 from the free throw stripe before this one. It's good on the first. He's got 12. Carr had 13 in the break. Krotz had 11. Carr started the second half of a 3, and Krotz with these 2 free throws. Lamar back up 7 again. Bergman needs a touchdown here, even though they don't play football up there. There's a nice drive from Fultz. Fultz, here they come. 2-on-2. Bowen, a lot of contact that time.
Here we go.
Be careful. And there's Green with another dunk. I'm sorry, Carr with another dunk. Timeout Bergman. 7-point game, 40-33. This is a full one. We'll be back right after this, right here.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
All right, 3:32 to go in the third. It's a 7-point game for Lamar. And Bergman got a few fouls going there here as of late. Give credit to Kaz Krotz and guys going down there and getting offensive boards, putbacks, putting themselves on the free throw line. Lamar's done a better job on defense here in the last couple minutes. Friend inside the arc. Bowen with the block, and he rolls the ankle, it looks like, lands on it.
That's tough.
And then we got a foul down low. And Bowen is in pain. Looks like Dugan Smith going to check back in.
Checking in for Lamar, number 12, 8 Sanders.
Bowen seems to be walking it off a little more. I think he's going to be able to go back in, see if they'll wrap it or not. So Noonan has it. Thought about skipping it to Green, kicking into the corner. Dugan Smith had just came in, couldn't get that three to fall. Lamar last touch. It'll be Bergman ball. Dylan Friend will bring it across the timeline. 3-minute mark in the third. Schubert down low against Krotz. Spin move, and there's a hook, and they're going to get Krotz with a foul, and that's his third, I believe. I know it's at least his third. I don't think he's had one since early.
That's his third personal foul. Team second.
Second team foul on Lamar at his half. Almost a steal. Number 35 in the game for Bergman. There's a block.
Nice rejection by Kaz Krotz.
Finally gets it over to Carr. Carr's able to take some contact and finish.
Lamar pulling away a little bit here. They're up 9, and Carr has been the catalyst for most of it. Getting up and down the floor in a flash.
We got a technical foul, though, on Lamar. On Carr, talking after the play. So Dylan Friend going to go to the line, a guy that's a streaky shooter at times. Going to get to see the ball go through the hoop a couple times. He makes that first one. Made it look easy. Cody Sane, number 35, that's in for Bergman at the moment.
Two really good sized teams from a height perspective and a wingspan perspective. They've got a lot of guys who can really make it happen down low and make it happen on the perimeter with their really long arms.
Friend misses that three. You think making those 2 free throws would help him. Didn't this time. Then Bergman throws it off of Schubert's shoe. Goes out of bounds back to Lamar. Seven-point ball game. Bowen at the scores table, ready to go back in. Carr has it. He's got Smith open in the corner. Noonan now driving, reverses it. Krotz back over to Carr. Carr will take it after the defense kind of sagged off. Good rebound from Bergman.
There must have been something that Bergman saw in film that made him say that they were willing to take it just for Carr to take that shot and to back off a little bit. You definitely don't want him to get in the paint.
Right. I think what that one was he did a little ball fake, and they just kind of slacked off. Like they didn't want to let him beat him off the dribble. And then he was like, okay, I'll just shoot, because he was just really jabbing.
He's made one of those today, but you know, you can make one every once in a while. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a consistent shooter. And I'm not sure exactly of the scouting report on him, but
he's having a night. He's got 20 points, 2 made threes.
He's definitely a skilled player.
Krotz from the corner, no good. Insane with that rebound. Here comes Bergman. They're down 5. Friend for 3, and it's good. It's his second made 3. He struggled tonight. Gets that one to go. He's got 10, and it's a 2-point game again. This is where Bergman gets to usually, and then Lamar has these little 5-point mini runs. And Krotz tried to hit a 3, no good. Green throws it in. Bergman has it. Up ahead, Fultz. Skip pass into the corner. Friend, can he get 2 in a row? That one's too high. There's an offensive board and putback. Jace Holt for 2, and it's tied. 42 all with 35 seconds to go in the third period. Noonan muscling in, kicks it out to Dugan Smith. Dugan Smith in for the injured Bowen at the moment, and he gets a 3.
How about that?
I think that's what Dugan does. He's a 3-point specialist. There's a travel. You could see it.
Great job by Lamar working the inside. And because Bergman's so scared of them getting inside in that paint, they're leaving some holes open on the perimeter. And then Lamar able to capitalize.
Lamar going to hold for the last shot here. 10 on the shot clock. I'm sorry, the game clock. Carr, kick out. Noonan, sorry, that was Green. Now Krotz has it 2-1. Nope, didn't get it off in time. No foul as well. And that's how we're going to end the third period. 45-42. We've had a fun one as it's kind of gone back and forth here. Bergman can't quite get over the hump, but they keep getting really close. Lamar keeps stretching it out. They're up 3. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We're going to find out who's going to win this one right after this.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
It's so hot, you're going to think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not going to believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
All right, we're back here at Tucker Coliseum. It's 45-42. Bergman has the ball to start the fourth period on that. Looks like there may be some discussion. Coach Sampe talking about it. They're going to go with scores table saying that it will be Bergman ball. So Dylan Friend gets it. He comes across the timeline right now. Going to be working against Noonan.
Lamar is always using that length to keep them, within from excuse me, from getting to that basket.
Tough take. You got Cody Sane skying up. He's going to get the jump ball, and the possession arrow is now with Lamar. So good stop early there for Lamar. They've got the lead, and they're trying to increase it, and there's a lot of contact with Sane and Green on that screen. Green will take it from the wing. No good. Fultz with the rebound. He's trying to push. He gets it stripped. Cade Bowen comes out there with it. He gets it to Krotz. It's knocked away for a moment. Now we're back to calming down. And, well, I say that, and they almost throw it away. Bowen comes away with it, though, and gets it to Carr. Bowen, three out of the corner. No good. Schubert with another rebound. Fultz wanting to push. Oh, and there's a wolf. Ben Noonan strips it from behind. Pandemonium here to start this fourth period. Noonan trying to drive. He goes 1-on-4 and gets it to work. Just out-athleting everybody. He's getting up a little higher than everybody else.
Yep, he's definitely a great athlete. Able to, oh my goodness. And some of the fans are not happy about that one. He came in there hard. He was ready to hit the hoop.
There's a little bit of
animosity
stuff going on in the semifinal game. There was a kind of a play similar to that in some ways. And there's Friend. Ball's poked out from behind, and that length and quickness from Lamar really wreaking havoc. Sane with the screen. Friend picks his dribble up. Now back to him. Tries to draw to contact. It's a late whistle. Lamar fans not happy with that one. They're going to shoot two at the line. It's a third on Noonan. Second team foul for Lamar in this half. Friend 2 for 2 from the free throw stripe today. That one's no good. I jinxed him.
Yeah, Friend is just, he's one of the guys that helps this whole team go. He helps. He's a really good guard and able to find his teammates really often. But here he just doing it himself, finding a way. This Bergman team, and you know, you look down there at the athleticism of Lamar, and then you look at Bergman, who's really well-coached team, and you say, how is this Lamar team that's so athletic and so naturally gifted keeping up with, or how's Bergman keeping up with them? And Bergman's just really good at shooting the lights out, and they're very disciplined and they're very tough.
Yeah, and they got a guy named Schubert that also cleans up a lot of misses and keeps them close. That's another way to talk about him as well. And got a missed 3 there from Friend, and Carr going to go all the way. He's didn't get that one a fall, but that has been falling all day, but it doesn't matter because Ben Noonan outworks everybody, runs it down, and he might have popped something in his shoulder. A little bit of pain. Carr's 3's no good. You know, one thing Lamar does, I think that they take probably a few too many 3s. Probably could trim that down about 5 or so a game, and because they've got the talent to really drive and knife a little bit better.
Just use ball screens and get your guys
Schubert
to the
going
basket.
through everybody, and Bowen had enough of it. He falls down, has the ball, and what do we got? Timeout from Coach Ryan. We'll take one with them. It's a 4-point lead with 5:01 to go for Lamar. We'll be back.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
All right, we're back at Tucker Coliseum here. We've had a great ball game. Bergman down 4. They've got the ball and ready to inbound it. Right back to the corner. Fultz for 3. It's good. Zion Fultz with his second 3 of the day. He's cut it to a 1-point game. Krotz going to get a blocking foul on Fultz. Well, Bergman fans are not happy. Coach Bro Ryan not happy.
Personal foul, charge to number 10, Zion Fultz. That's his 4th personal.
And that's the 4th on Fultz, who just hit that big 3. He's been very important today. He's got 14 points in the game. He's got to be super careful now, and that's going to be an issue defensively. Bowen tried to drop it off. Carr needs to hustle back as they get ahead. It's an easy bucket for Dylan Friend. That's why you run the court. 48-47, Bergman got that first lead since early in this one.
Yep. Lamar now has to find a way to bounce back. This Bergman crowd is getting into it here.
Carr blocked by Schubert out of bounds. Stays with Lamar.
That's who they're going to want to go to. He's been the hot hand today.
Carr has it in the corner. Noonan wanting to drive, and they got a timeout, I believe. I think there's an issue. It's official timeout. It's a shot clock. They're going to fix it, I believe. Yeah, they put it 10. It was at 14. But I guess it didn't start back right off the bat. So they've got it fixed now. So Noonan gets it in the Carr. 10 on the clock. Contested by Noonan, no good, but a long rebound comes away to Carr. Kick out in the corner. Bowen will take a corner 3. It's no good. And Friend tries to get it. Schubert's there. Now we got a jump ball.
Man. They're going after it out there. These two teams have history, obviously, and now just making sure that they don't walk away with anything left out there on the court.
Yeah, they're going hard. That ball's kicked. It actually came back and hit Fultz, but it's a kick ball. Now they get it in. Little handoff. Fultz hangs. It's blocked.
Oh,
that was Krotz.
He's had a game.
Yeah, he's had a nice one. Both ends. Appreciate our members out there watching. Over 71 last we checked. Schubert gets hit hard twice. They get the foul on the second one, and that's Bowen's fourth, I believe. So Bowen has 4, and Fultz has 4. 78 members on there for us now. Thank you, Aaron. Schubert, good on that one. And if he makes that, that is the biggest lead of the day for Bergman. They're up 3, 50-47, 3:47 to go. Ben Noonan with the ball.
Man, coming
Backdoor
out.
cut to Bowen. Little runner, no good. Can't get the board. Here comes Bergman. Friend blocked from behind by Ben Noonan. I've seen him do it a billion times.
Everybody was flying around down there looking for that ball.
Yep.
There's some contact. The referees caught it.
That's what I was talking about, though, like Sampy, where you probably don't get mad at Noonan earlier because it was close. If it's not close, you definitely get upset. But he's seen him do that so many times. He erased that one, but unfortunately for Lamar, Bergman able to get that rebound and gets the foul and puts Schubert on the line. And Schubert's a really good free throw shooter for a big guy. He's 5 of 5 on the night from the free throw stripe. He's got 17, and they're up 5. Lamar needs to get some of these threes to fall as well. Bowen shot's no good. Rebound by Krotz. He outworked everybody that time. And guess they say he didn't dribble there. Carr gets blocked. I guess he had a loose handle on it. I thought maybe he had dribbled, but he hadn't. And then Dylan Friend able to get 2 up, and it's really a lot of trouble right now for Lamar. They've got to get some stops. Got to get something to fall as well. Noonan, runner, no good. Can't get his own rebound. And there is a take all the way by Zion Fultz. Fultz has been big in his second half.
Man, they're pulling away.
A 9-point lead.
This is not where I think anybody expected it to go, with Bergman just pulling away as much as they have with 2:40 left. And this is not a Lamar team that is just excellent shooting the three-point ball. They're good, but they're not excellent.
Right. And, you know, Lamar's really had control of this game throughout. It's just really been the last 3 minutes of game action here that Bergman has taken this lead. I'm trying to remember early on. If Bergman had a lead, it was in the first 3 or 4 minutes, like 3-2, something like that. And actually, I think Krotz might have got the first 3. Schubert had an and 1 early on, so they might have had a 3-2 lead, something like that. But Bergman has gotten his lead, and since then, everything's gone their way the last couple minutes. Mars they got to see some fall. Green's a guy that has not had a good day from 3. He's streaky, but he has NBA top range. Doesn't have a bucket today. No points for Caleb Green. Rare to see that. Carr's a guy that's made 2. He can probably shoot some more. And Bowen, he's only had 1. Let me see if I can find him again. He doesn't have a 3. He's only got 1 2-point bucket. So that's a lot of offensive production that is not scoring today. It's been all Carr, Krotz, and Noonan for the most part. Carr with a nice drive. Couldn't get it to go. Put back by Krotz is no good. Schubert has it. Knocked out of bounds. And they're going to say off of Schubert last.
That's a tough call to make. And you got to wonder, how are they going to get inside with how well Schubert's playing that just arms up defense right now?
Yep. He had a nice Nice arch on that shot. That was a big bucket for Lamar. Cass has 16 after he makes that. 30-second timeout. Let's take a short break. We'll be back. It's 56-50. Bergman down to 6-point game.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
Stadium announcement. All right, we're back. It's a 6-point game, 2:14 to go. You're going to see a lot of pressure now, a lot of extension of the defense from Lamar. Friend has it. Bergman's want to take a little bit of air out if they can. Run a little clock. Friend drop off to Schubert. That hit hand went to the net. That's going to be a goaltend. It's a goaltend because he caught the net on the way through. That's a tough break. Oh, wow. They called a foul. They called a foul instead. The net got hit. I thought they were calling a goaltend.
Correction, that's 5 on Ben Noonan.
And Noonan fouls out.
Man, that's a tough break.
They're going to check on that because I thought he had 4 at this point, but I don't keep up with fouls completely.
Yeah, you see a lot of people getting involved down there trying to keep him in the game.
Looks like they're keeping it.
Man, that's tough.
It's tough because he got fouled out in that game last year, and he got in foul trouble early. And then there was a couple of calls as well that were, controversial. And it's a tough break. And they're down, and now one of their seniors is gone. There was one call where it looked like a clean block, and he got charged for it. Came down a little bit. I think that was his 4th or 5th in that game. Just a tough day for him. So 58-50. Mars got to get hot right now. Carr driving, hanging, and hitting.
Man.
That was a nice take. Tough take, but he made it.
Got to get
it's
a
stop. 6-point game.
Got to get a stop. You need it big here.
Carr with 22 in the game. Schubert has it at the high post. He's looking to turn against Krotz. Kicking out. Cody Sane had it for a moment. Now Dylan Friend comes and gets it. 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
And unless they have a perfect shot, they're going to try to hold it.
Friend tried to cross it over, and Green ended up coming away with it. And now he tries to get it back. And that was a little bit of frustration. Coach Martin getting into Dylan Friend right now.
Right.
Lost the ball. He's trying to get it back. It's one of those frustration top plays. But, what Coach Martin is telling him right now is, hey, you know better. Can't have the clock stop right now. 6-point lead, and there's an extra pass to Dugan Smith, who hit a 3 earlier. That one couldn't fall. That ball's bounced around. Bergman has it. Schubert's up ahead, and they're going to let him get through with a dunk. And that really hurt. And we've got a blocking foul. That's going to be an and one.
Count the basket, yeah.
Kaz Krotz, Big Tom.
Personal foul goes to number 35, Cody Sane. That's his first, team's 3rd at the line, shooting +1.
So 3rd team foul on Bergman. First foul on Sane.
That's big.
Krotz is good on the N1. It's a 5-point game. We're going to have a full timeout. We'll take a short break. We'll come back, but it's 60-55. 1:01 to go. Anybody can still win this one.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, we're back. Appreciate all of our live viewers, our members that have joined today to be able to watch all 7 games. Appreciate if y'all hit that like button, ring the bell, get all the notifications. You're gonna run it. Ran one out of bounds there on the baseline entry. There's a behind the back dribble by Friend. Showing off, and then he gets a little too sped up. Coach Ron is about to lose his mind. They got lucky. It was deflected by Lamar. He was trying to hit, I think it was Schubert down there on the baseline in the post. 51 seconds left in a 5-point game. You've got to protect the rock right here. Friend has it, and they're going to go ahead and foul on purpose. That's Dugan Smith, and he's got a few to give. Did they say? I think they had the wrong. That's Aiden Sanders. I apologize. Dugan Smith was in earlier, number 10. That was Sanders. I apologize. I think that might have been. I think that was Sanders earlier that hit that 3.
Yeah, the Green finally gets on the board with those 2.
Yeah.
This late in the game.
Is it too little too late? We're going to find out. 62-57. We've got a full here, but let's see here. We'll talk about the rest of our lineup. After this one, we've got the Dover Lady Pirates, number 1 in the 3A girls polls, versus the Bauxite Lady Miners, a 4A team coming to town. Coming to Russellville here. Of course, Dover has an Arkansas Tech signee in Logan Young, one of the top players in the state. Plays the 4-5 spot for Dover, usually the 4. They've also got Katie Keister. They've got 3 1,000-point scorers with Logan Smith, a senior, and Katie, a senior. Logan Young has a chance to hit the 2,000-point mark if the season just goes incredibly perfect for her. Last check, she was averaging around 21, 22 points a game this year. She's a double-double machine, and Tech got a good one in her. You'll see her in this next game. And in the nightcap, we've got England and Clinton. And Carter Holland won for Clinton. We've seen several times over the years. He's a fun one to watch, and Clinton boys have been really good the last few years, and England is a tradition-rich basketball school. So look at this. We got 4 verts, and then they come back.
Man.
Drawing up some football plays here. There's a foul by Carr. Going to put Friend on the line.
It's getting chippy a little bit.
It is.
You can tell these fans, this game means a lot to both sides.
Go back and watch the semis last year, Carson. You weren't with us up in Elkins. You'll understand a little bit more of why this game was so chippy. It was a hostile environment, a great game that went back and forth. There's a lot of emotion in that game.
Bergman's not.
And a tough one. Lamar don't want to lose to this team at all. That's the team that knocked them out.
Bergman's, they are not struggling from the free throw line, to put it mildly. Doing very well.
Carr has it, 25 on the clock.
Physical down low.
And then way up ahead, little
Wide
baseball
open.
pass to Dylan Friend. He gets the layup.
That'll do it, I think. Yeah.
There's another steal. Coach tells him, oh, behind a back pass and a dunk by Schubert. Puts the icing on the top at the end here.
And this score is going to look way worse than it was.
57, that is correct. But we're going to have some interviews here with Bergman head coach Bo Martin. It's players of the game right after this. We're going to take a short break and get you ready for those. We'll be back right after this.
Everyone tells you to think about the future, but there's power in the process. We value this moment because at ATU, every moment brings you one step closer to what comes next. You've got this. Right here, right where you are. Focus on the now, because our focus is on your success.
It's so hot, you're gonna think my prices look like a mirage. Wrong. The prices on these trucks are the lowest prices ever. My trucks look different. Drink plenty of water and wipe your eyes. You're not gonna believe these prices. Go to D3 Auto Sales on Facebook right now.
There comes a time in all of our lives when we need the help of legal services. Well, let Leah Jacobs at Heirloom Legal at 425 North Church Street in Atkins be your go-to when you are needing assistance. If you're needing a will or a trust, maybe you're helping an elder parent with Medicaid issues, or planning on opening a brand new business, maybe you have another legal need. Jacobs can help you plan your next step. That's Heirloom Legal, helping families build and protect their legacy through estate, elder, and business planning. Call 501-819-2553, and walk-ins are welcome.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Mr. Friend, you're that guy, man. You're always Johnny on the spot, it seems. What are you seeing out here to be able to make these plays?
I don't know. I just read the defense, just try to make the best play for our team to come out with the win, so that's it.
Absolutely. So you're just team-oriented, so whatever it takes to win. Every time I've watched you, that's what it's always been. Where's that mentality come from? Is that coaching?
Yeah, that's coaching. Coach Martin showed me a lot, and he's made me the player I am. And he showed me how to have the right attitude through adversity and through everything. So,
congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
You get an offer recently, man. Talk a little bit about that.
So that was actually my second offer. I'm not allowed to disclose where my first offer was from due to team rules, but I mean, it's great. It's hopefully the second of many.
Absolutely. Or is that playing ball at the next level? Is that something you want to do?
Yes, sir. That's something I absolutely want to do.
Absolutely. You're a good player around the rim, like you had a couple dunks tonight. What's your best part of your game, you think?
Well, first off, I want to take a second, give glory to God, man, glory to my teammates. They help me get in the positions I need to score. But my best attribute is that I'm hardworking. I'm gonna crash the boards. I'm gonna work on defense and work to get my teammates whatever looks they need and just do whatever it takes to win.
Absolutely, man. Best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Coach, we meet again, man. So
yes,
we met last year's state tournament, and you guys took it all the way to High Springs. What do you got to do to get back there this year?
Well, first of all, we just want to thank you guys at ASN for giving us this spotlight. And anytime we got a spotlight on us, we're going to give all the glory to the Lord. We're so grateful for this opportunity. I'm so overwhelmed and blessed with the kids that I get to coach. It's unbelievable the character that they have. They're so tough. They allow me to coach them hard. But yeah, Lamar's got a great group. We had a tough battle with them in the semis last year, and tonight I don't know. We the first half we were a little bit sluggish, and we went in at halftime, and I gave them a motivational. They might not say how motivational it was, but you got to give my kids all the credit in the world because we never really just had our rhythm, and we overcome just the adversity of just playing sluggish, and we just toughed them out in the fourth quarter, and I'm so proud of them for just putting on putting on a show for the state and just showing what kind of character that they have.
Absolutely, Coach. It's like even going back to last year at the state tournament, there was times you guys had some adversity and you was able to get the ship righted. How you able to do that? You think you just got some tough-minded kids?
Oh no, it's not me at all. It's those kids. They've been raised the right way. We've got great parents, and we just talk about it all the time. It's not a matter of if adversity is going to come. It is going to come, and the only question is how you're going to respond to it. And my kids, man, they're just tough as nails. They don't get too high. They don't get too low. They hang in there with each other. They pick each other up, and they just trust me when I'm getting on them that I'm trying to get the best out of them. So yes, sir.
Absolutely, Coach. Hold them. Maybe we'll see you here at the state tournament again. Yes, sir. Best of luck to you. Back up to you guys up there.
All right, Alan, we appreciate that. Great interviews with Coach Bo Martin and also with Sawyer Schubert and Dylan Friend. We're going to give Sawyer Schubert our D3 Auto Sales Player of the Game. He had 23 big points. A lot of them he had to work for, second chance opportunities a lot of the times. He was also, count this up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of 7 from the free throw stripe. Let me double. Yeah, 7 of 7 from the free throw stripe from the 6'7" big man. Had himself a game. Probably had 12 rebounds or so. I'm not 100% sure on that, but played really well. Dylan Friend got it going. He had 19 before it was all said and done. Had a couple threes. Got a lot of work in transition. 16 from Zion Fultz. He was big down the stretch. Had 5 in the fourth period when they were making their run. 6 for Jace Holt. 2 for Kobe Mills. And those 23 for Sawyer Schubert. Over from Lamar, 22 for Kendrick Carr. Some of the guys struggled for Lamar that normally put a lot of points in the scoring column. That's Cade Bowen. He only had 2 tonight. Noonan had 9, a little bit under his average for sure. And Green just got 2 points, and it was late, and that's unlike him. But Krotz had 19 and Carr had 22. They kind of carried the load. They had the lead most of the game. They were in control until late. Bergman got the lead, and they just kind of pushed on from there, and it was a really good finish for the Panthers. I got a feeling those two teams are going to see each other again, though, before this thing's said and done. What do you think, Carson?
Yeah, absolutely. You look at Lamar, and they're probably one of the more athletic teams that we've seen all year, this tournament or otherwise, that we probably will see all year. And you look at Bergman, and they're a team that's extremely disciplined and well coached, and you could tell from the interview that Coach Martin did that he's very persistent with his team. He makes sure that he gets the most out of them every single game, and he's obviously a very, very passionate coach about the game, and
yes,
he loves his guys, and he wants the best for them. And as for Lamar, they're going to have, you can have all the talent in the world. We've seen it over and over again. If you don't get the little things right, you're not going to win a championship. So they got to work on that a little bit, I think. But they're going to be okay. They're going to come around, and they're going to have, we think that obviously our poll thinks that they're going to be pretty good this year. And so,
they got the talent to win it all.
Absolutely.
They just got to keep gelling and keep figuring out these little things.
Absolutely.
And games like this, they won't fall apart at the end there and let a team like Bergman come back and beat them. They'll take that next step. But we got to close this one out. We got another stream coming. So we're going to lose this one. We'll have another live notification. We'll be back right after this. Dover Bauxite Ladies right after this.